Hoopy hoop, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. In the shot, lean back. All right.
Yep, you're fine.
Go.
All right. Do this.
All right.
Do not adjust your TV sets, your phone, your computer. Yes, we are back together again for a limited engagement through Asia and the subcontinent. Welcome to another edition of Hang with Old Lew. I am your host, Joshua Sitrack. To my left, as always, is Old Lew. Old Lew.
What's happening, everybody? How y'all doing today? We're like we said, a very rare time that we're gonna have this podcast going. Now, him and I are in the same fucking room. Here, look at this. See, look at that fist bump. Boom. That's for California. Let you know that we got a fist bump. We can't get this close, but we're trying. Oh yes. What you been up to, motherfucker? What you up to?
Nothing, man. I'm just glad to be back. Shit, it's been, too long. It's good to be back, but know that I'm going back home tomorrow, so I'm happy about that too, because I miss my family.
Well,
But
home is where the heart is. That's what they say, goddamn.
that's also where the mortgage is.
But you can barricade yourself in and not worry about the mortgage, at least until the deputy sheriff shows up. Excuse me when I take a bong hit. You know me, I gotta take a bong hit.
So I know we just dropped a podcast this week, early this week, was it?
Yes.
And we usually give you guys a couple weeks to get straight because
because the last time I think there might have been too much jelly up on that motherfucker. That's a good inside joke for people that follow the show, all two of you. And again, it's really an inside joke. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me.
Well, one of the interesting things about being back is noticing how, I'll just say this, how people are expecting me to say certain things because, now that I'm a Midwestern, I live in a red state and all that.
Okay.
And I've been saying all those things. But first off, I've told more baristas, bartenders, shop workers, clerks and retailer
people that bag your groceries, everybody.
That I'm from South Dakota, and we love our freedom. Can you feel me? Can I get an amen?
I'm trying to think of a support group like that. Hello, my name is Josh. I'm from South Dakota. And then
I love my freedom.
I love my freedom. You go to the next guy. Hello, my name is Jason. I'm from Texas, and God damn it, Texas loves its goddamn freedom. It's big out there.
Well,
Texas sucks, huh?
I just have to say that in the last 4 days, I've been carded, but not carded like hey, are you old enough to buy the shit?
You look about 100 to me. What the fuck are you getting carded for?
It's, hey, you got to show us your vaccine card, or else you can't buy a cup of green tea at Phil's. And I've been like, excuse me? Like, in South Dakota, we do things a little different, and our technology just ain't that.
Yeah.
And so it just says online, if you log into the hospital portal where I got my vaccine, there's no name on it. There's nothing. There's just a date. It says COVID-19 vaccine Pfizer.
Oh.
And then the date. There's no name, and I'm just showing it to these people. They're like, okay, great. Thank you, sir. And I was like, man, what the fuck? This could be anybody.
They look more in depth to make sure you're fucking on your driver's license that you're 21 to get into place. This one, all it has to be is a white card with black lines on it.
But let me tell you something, that these are the same motherfuckers who are like, you shouldn't need an ID to vote, but motherfucker, you better show me that you've been vaccinated with ID.
That's true out here. That sure is hilarious. You got
it's racist to ask for ID to vote, but motherfucker, I'm gonna slap you in your face if you don't have an ID
Exactly.
and your vaccine
and
card.
your vaccine card. And see, what I always find out funny.
Wait, sir. To what? To launch a nuclear missile?
No.
To invade China?
Nope.
To go to the moon?
Nope.
This is to get a beer outside.
I'll be walking 5 seconds through a fucking wall space, a 4x4.
You would say that's outside. There's just a tin roof above me. That's still outside. Can a bird fly through this motherfucker?
I was feeding the pigeons, goddammit.
Kenny, if a bird is there, it's outside. If a bird is there, it's outside. Because birds are out. They're not indoor animals. They're outside animals.
No, not even your parakeet.
Motherfucker, when I go to Anchor Brewery to get an Angerstein beer.
You hear this, Anchor Brewery? You hear it?
This motherfucker's looking at me at the door is like, and everyone's looking at, I ain't wearing a mask. I'm from South Dakota. Shit bounces off us. Everywhere y'all wearing a mask to go to fucking 7. Sorry, no.
Mm-hmm.
And this motherfucker's looking at me like, what do you mean you don't have your vaccine card and your ID and your mask and all this bullshit? And I'm like, give him my ID.
Yeah.
And then it said, South Dakota. Great faces, great places. And he's like, oh, you're from South Dakota. And I was like, fuck yeah. Guess what? We like our freedom.
He probably just looked at you like, you motherfucker.
This motherfucker, he would be walking by me collecting, beer steins and shit, and I'd just be like, I'm from South Dakota, remember that. I ain't playing with my freedom, y'all. I ain't playing with my freedom.
Just egging the bouncer on. Just egging him. And you said you showed your card, your vaccination card to get in.
Yeah.
And what does it say in your vaccination card?
It doesn't say shit.
Nothing, ladies and gentlemen. It says that you got the shots.
It says I got a flu shot in 2010. It says somebody did.
Yeah,
It doesn't say that I did.
Because the first time it was brought to your attention was when? Because you don't have your name on it. Now,
so the physical card is hanging on my refrigerator. Because, the lady at the hospital was like, hey, you better guard this with your life. And I'm looking at her like, what are you talking about?
I don't even guard my dick that fucking hard.
Fuck that.
I don't even guard my dick with my life.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Just pick it up, brush the dust off on it, maybe swab it with some.
How many times in your life you're like, I'm sure it'll be okay.
Oh, I won't risk it.
We're back, motherfuckers.
Back and talking about bareback, goddammit, shit. And for those of you that don't know, bareback means without a condom, okay? This might not be a show for your fucking children to listen to. Now, hey, don't get me wrong, all of the shows your kids shouldn't be fucking listening to.
This is not a show for children.
But this one right here, I think it'd be all right.
As it turns out, kids, everything works out okay. Unless it doesn't.
Everything's okay until you hear it from somebody else.
Right.
You don't have herpes until the doctor actually tells you you have herpes. You didn't see it.
Then you got to make that long phone call to everyone you've ever known. So, hey, I was just at the clinic. I know we haven't spoken in a while. And I'm really sorry about that night. It was the tequila talking. It wasn't you.
It wasn't me. Right? Yeah.
I didn't mean to call you a horse face bitch.
Yeah. That fucker called me a horse face. Yeah, you thought, yeah.
Well, I have herpes, and you probably should get yourself checked.
What?
By the way, how's your mom?
Let me hear what he's saying. What? I don't know. Was that racist? Was that accent racist? Or was it spot on?
Well, I think it's like we were talking about. We were watching they're not the Redskins anymore.
No, blasphemer.
The Redskins
that's right.
Game.
Remember, that's right. I asked you if you knew what they were called now. Yes.
They're the Redskins?
Nope. That's why I asked. Ladies and gentlemen, he hasn't watched football in about at least 3.5 years or so, which is fine.
And I've spent the afternoon right down there on the couch,
Just hanging
with
out.
my feet up, sipping softly like a player on the Chimay.
Player. Game recognized game. What up, game? But yes, he's been sitting there this whole time, and he doesn't know that they
I'm looking at this fucking TV, and and Tony Fauci is on. Why is that motherfucker in jail?
Ooh, I don't even know it was on. Oh, the news. Yeah, he's seeing this side of the news. So he's been seeing the Republican side of the. Should I say Republican or just a different side of the news?
I've been seeing another side. Why the fuck is in that one? I was told he was in prison.
What?
Like he was in the gulag.
Oh.
Like we shipped him off to Siberia. And
no.
Tesla and all those.
But listening to QAnon. All right. So there's a lot of differences, more or less, that people out here in California are scared
as fuck.
Scared of the virus.
And number one, there's some of them are scared of the virus. Number two, some of them are scared to open their mouths and go, "What the fuck are we doing?" Wait a second. I have to walk into this restaurant with the mask on and show you my vaccine card.
Show it.
I've been vaccinated. I have to wear a mask? And then when I sit down at a table, I can take it off.
Take it right off. Bing.
What are we doing? The air doesn't change for me. You hear fucking currents, motherfucker?
Yes. What you just described is two monkeys fucking a football. That's exactly what you just described. You come in with your mask and you can take it right off.
If I have it empty, it doesn't matter if it's full or
empty.
empty.
Sir? I have a beer right here.
No,
is it empty? Oh,
it just doesn't matter. Like if my mask is off.
Oh, no.
So I could drink. Oh, it's empty, but I still have something.
You still have it. Yep.
So okay, cool.
I've caught myself in the movie theater when people walked in and had my mask off. I'm like, I don't want to hear this shit from motherfuckers a bitching because we're living in California. So all I do is grab the popcorn.
Where they don't want freedom.
we're California. Where California doesn't believe in freedom. But I do keep.
What's the movie where he sticks his dick in the popcorn? Like.
Right. Oh, not Porky's. What the fuck was it? Oh, I forget the movie, but I know what you're talking.
Man, I started to watch. It's probably been like a year. I was like saw it on like Netflix or whatever, and I was like, play, as you do. And I was like, I'll watch this. This was a funny movie. Holy shit, that movie is as rapey as fuck.
Isn't it?
Every fucking girl in there gets raped or like assaulted or harassed, and everyone's like, hey, isn't this fun? And you're just like, holy fucking cow.
It's true. I mean, the movie, the whole premise is getting laid.
This movie was made in, the 80s, right?
Yes. I want to say 83.
So I was like 9 years old.
Oh, yeah.
So from the time that I was 9 years old until now, it's like James Bond is a woman. Like, that's, like, it's gone the complete opposite direction where you see, like, a little, woman, quote-unquote, superhero defeat giants.
Right.
You're like, wait, this isn't real either, though, motherfucker.
No.
That wasn't real. That shouldn't be real, at least.
Right.
This isn't real either, though.
No. But
I'm willing to suspend belief about this far. So, like, the size of, like, a good eaten trout.
Oh.
Like 18 inches.
Oh, okay. Okay, that make the bear full.
20 inches.
Gotcha.
A good sized eaten trout where, like, you're sitting around a campfire, you're with your boys, they pull out the whiskey from the backpack, y'all sit around, break open the whiskey, now we're going to tinfoil this fish, eat it, maybe it's got some roe in it, so we're like eating it on some crackers and shit.
Just don't take it deliverance style, just go.
Maybe we found a couple morel mushrooms, and we're going to stuff it inside the fish, and we're going to put it on the fire, and we're just talking, swapping stories, like, hey man, can you believe in San Francisco that they ask you for your ID for a cup of green tea, but not to vote? Man, that's fucked up. Man, I'm telling you, man. Good thing we're out in the woods here, just with our fishing poles.
You step back and you're like, hey, watch this. Let me stoke the fire a little bit. I'm going to start a fight just for the hell of it.
But the thing is that, so in public, everyone's like, yeah, we got to wear a mask. We got vaccine cards. We do that. That's how we're doing. And then in private, every single one of y'all motherfuckers, and I'm looking right
Every single
at you.
Looking at you. True.
Every single one of you have said it's bullshit. So where are you at, then? Where are you at?
Where are you at? You supposed to be bugging the system.
You just wanted the South Dakota to roll in and just be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Like, that's what you, like when you rolled into South Dakota, everybody was waiting for you to do the shit that you're doing now. Now that you left in San Francisco or California, they're sitting there wishing and waiting because that's the shit you used to do. Look at you.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, oh, like, where's the liberal, Joshua? I'm still here. Like, come see me. This is the liberal Joshua. Don't fucking tell me what the fuck to do. I'm a human being with a working mind. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. Because, I was talking with, I was going to say, a very famous and well-respected martial artist this week.
Okay.
And
we don't name drop your
he was saying to me, he was like, man, the thing is that it's about fucking respect. Do you respect me as a human being, as a man, as a person? If you respect me as a person, you're going to let me make my own fucking decisions.
Exactly.
You're not going to make decisions for me like, oh, you got to wear a mask. What? Why? I can make my own decisions for me.
True, but you're just talking about wearing a mask out and about. But if you step into somebody's place of business that owns it,
I don't care. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
See,
hey, you know what? It's your private business. You set the rules.
There you go.
You set the rules.
There you go. But would you boycott the place?
No. If I want to do business with you, and that's your rules, then that's your rules.
Right.
Because the thing is that the rules are there's always rules, right? You want to open a bank account? Well, you got to show an ID. You got to have some money to open it up.
You got to have money in hand.
You got to sign some papers. You got to get a debit card. All this shit. Like there's always rules to do business with other people.
Always.
But the thing is that this is between two private individuals. This isn't the government telling me what the fuck to do.
Right.
And telling other businesses what the fuck they got to do. Because all these people that check my lame ass, probably fake, COVID vaccine card, they ain't trained. I'm like, how much training you get to see if this is fake? Oh, none. How come you're letting me in? My name isn't even on this thing.
Not on them.
How do you know that this is? They're like, this is what I was told.
Yeah. Not on them.
This is what I was told to do. Was what they told, to people who worked in fucking, rounding up people into. Not gonna say it.
See, I'm cracking up because I'm thinking of what the person in line is thinking. What the fuck is this asshole doing?
Right.
You showed your shit. Get the fuck in there. I'm trying to get a goddamn beer.
Yo, and I'm like, hold your shit because I argued with the lady who gave me my vaccine.
But I'm standing outside. I'm looking like, look, motherfucker. Yes, hey, step to the fucking side and let this motherfucker.
Look, there's one thing in life that will always be consistent with me. Is that if something is fucked up, I'm going to say it's fucked up.
Hey, like I said, he's gotten into an argument with the nurse that was giving him, was it the second shot?
Yeah.
The second dose. We get dosed up, we're doing it while we do it, blah, blah, blah. But, again, we are the type of people that will argue.
Is that as a man, and it's not just like, whoa, he's being toxic, man. No, it's not that. It's like, when I say as a man, I just mean as a human who has a dick. And if I were a woman, I would say as a woman that I can't let bullshit happen in front of me and not say something.
Call it on it. Okay, I got you.
Like I've said on this podcast thousands of times, the only fights I've been in my adult life I've been in line and some motherfucker's fucking with some other motherfucker and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
We're all in line.
Or we're on the bus, or we're on a BART, or wherever, and I just been like, why are you fucking with that old woman? Who the fuck are you? Okay. All right, we're gonna do this now.
Yeah.
Yep, we're doing this right now.
When you could have just backed off.
I could just pretend to watch some fucking dude beat on an old Asian lady or a mom or whoever.
That's not
like,
how you build.
You gotta step. Like, when shit is crazy, when shit's wrong, you have to say something.
Just step in. Yeah. You can say whatever the fuck you want. It'll be fine. I mean, especially if you can take a punch.
thing is that ain't nobody punching. Don't punch anybody.
Yeah, don't. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, don't do that.
And secondly,
unless they hit
ain't
you
nobody
first.
punching nobody if you're from here to the refrigerator over there.
Yeah,
you
that's
ain't punching me.
Yeah. That's true.
Like not
that's
not
true.
even Spider-Man is punching me from that far away.
Not even his web will get. I will not get caught up in his web either.
Oh my god, I've been listening to a shit ton of Mitch Hedberg.
Oh my
Because
god.
I've been flying.
Yes.
And
so
so
that's all you get.
Well, because you're fuck you phone.
Yeah.
And so I've got like 4 albums downloaded. And I'm up in the air, and it's like, it's Doja Cat, it's the Snoop and Ice Cube and E40 and
there you go, the Chronic.
Too Short single. Mount, what do they call themselves?
Mount Westmore. Yeah.
I got that single, and I have Agent Orange, an old punk band from the
that's old
80s. And Neil Young, his best album in my opinion, and then Mitch Hedberg. So it's like,
yes, go
I was
listen
like
to
a
Mitch.
banana bread, pastrami banana bread, cottage cheese sandwich. Get the fuck out of here. That's going to ruin my reputation as a senator. Speaking of that, I'm hungry. After the podcast, let's eat.
Oh yeah, we got something we can eat here. As far as I know.
Fucking crow.
Oh yes. I like that. After the show, we're gonna have to eat. Oh yeah.
Not a pastrami banana bread and cottage cheese sandwich.
No. That sounds. Ooh, that just sounds like it's gonna. That sounds like that would actually hold your breath for hostage. That really does. Like you got some
Speaking of hostage, did you see that fucking Chinese tennis player?
Yes, I've seen and read about all that.
The fuck? This is the same fucking country that John Cena gets on YouTube and is like speaking Mandarin for, and LeBron James is fucking. Well, I don't know what's going on with the Uyghur fucking Muslims who are being fucking assassinated
in China.
Tibet.
Yes.
Motherfucker. Hey, I ain't gonna rest until we free Tibet.
Oh man, matter of fact, even though we go far back as Tibet, I was at a concert in the fucking Golden Gate Park, and they had a motherfucker that had been through torture in there, and he was sitting there and he was speaking in Mandarin, which the motherfuckers at that fucking concert didn't know that shit. They were there to see the Beasties, right? So we there, and this guy is just going off and passionate, like just and the person that was fucking interpreting for it was more like, and then we went over here and we did this, and then
they stuck rusty nails.
No, they took a fucking hot rod, glaring fucking glowing fucking metal, and they shoved it up his ass. And they're sitting there telling us this, and I'm just going, oh my god! I'm like, does anybody not hear this? Because people getting up.
Everyone's like, yeah. Hey man, do you got a joint?
Yeah, shit like that. And I'm like, did you not hear that he had a fucking hot?
To be fair to all these dumbass losers, a rock concert outdoors in Golden Gate Park is not the place to tell your story about being tortured in front of a bunch of fucking snobby, yuppie motherfuckers who are going to get an Uber home and have Uber Eats and Uber bring them weed and then go on to Tinder and then butt fuck someone.
A lot of that would be happening.
It's so, the thing that strikes me here is it's so fucking easy. It's so fucking easy. Like, you don't even have to shovel snow, you fucking pieces of shit.
I like that. Yeah.
You have to go outside, get in some dirt, and harvest tomatoes. Bring them inside. Cook them. Put them in jars. Can them. Sit them on your shelf.
Oh, American, ladies and gentlemen.
And then
American.
Man. Freedom.
It's freedom. Yeah. Freedom is American, and American is freedom.
They sell flip flops. I don't know now, not now because it's middle of fucking winter. But in summertime, they sell flip flops at Walmart.
Right.
The left foot says free. The right foot says dumb. And not D-U-M-B. We're legit with our freedom.
That is hilarious.
I mean, look at me. I'm wearing fucking camo. I wear camo all day, every
He
day.
is camouflage, ladies and gentlemen. Where'd you go? I didn't see him when he first came in.
I have more camo shit. I was always like, man, what kind of fucking asshole wears camo?
I say that. I say it to this day.
It's me. It's me. It's me. I wear camo. Oh, I got a real tree. You know what real tree is? It's like this. Like they made like algorithms and shit to get this camo fucking dye.
Oh,
so
okay.
that
Okay.
animals cannot fucking see you.
Holy shit.
I have a real tree,
Right?
like a heavy hunting jacket that I wear everywhere.
And it just.
All I got to do is put the hood on and then.
Where'd he go?
And I'm gone.
Where'd he go?
I'm fucking gone.
He was just sitting
I'm
right
like
here.
Alien.
Oh.
Like I just back up. You don't see me anymore.
You like.
ask. I've shown you those pictures of those ducks. Ask
Right.
them.
That's
did,
him.
you see, did you see that guy who shot you in the face?
Yeah. Did you see him, sir?
I was just.
What
just
were you doing? Quack, 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 bang, quack, 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 quack.
There was a loud explosion and then it went black.
So what happened when you saw Fred's head get blown off? Quack, and quack, 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 boom, quack, quack.
The sad part is because ducks pair for life. The sad part is when you shoot one of the partners and
They're
not
like
the other.
doves.
Well,
Doves
they'll
do
fuck it next year. But like,
but for that year,
for that year, they're sad.
yeah, yeah.
But that's the sad thing. It's like
Just
you want to make
blowing
sure, you know, they come in and you want to make sure to hit both of them.
Yeah.
Because if you hit one of them, like you hit the girl or the boy,
Oh, that's one of them.
You know.
Yeah, either one. And they don't.
you hit the, what do they call it? It's the Drake. Drake is the boy.
Is the boy?
And then,
Oh,
I can't remember.
As a rapper, Drake. I don't. Sorry. You took me off on some, but no,
Yeah.
I don't like Drake as a rapper. But
Your boys in Cleveland, they are up on Drake. So, what's up, guys? I see you. Hope you guys are doing well.
yes, Blind Society, right on. I believe.
They came out with a new fucking single.
Yes, they came out with a new single. Thank you. Phantom has a son now. Just had one a couple of months ago. Or wait. No, it's
Like a year
Yeah,
ago.
a year ago. My fault.
Yeah, that's
that
a few
told
months.
that
months.
yeah, it was a few, but a few means like 3. But anyway, congratulations on that. Damn great on that new single, all that, gentlemen. Well, raise my Irish liquor to you. Thank you.
It's, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say that in the last year and a half, I've been making fun of this shit, and I have to say, sitting across the table from a man who's actually drinking liquor, it's sad.
Oh,
It's sad.
but
to
there's
see.
whiskey in my
That's coffee.
Oh.
That's a coffee.
No, you sat right there as I went, just like.
I don't care.
Ladies
It's all
and gentlemen, what?
It's in a coffee cup. The liquor gets drunk out of glasses where you can see into it.
Well, you are right, because the Irish coffee in the restaurant usually comes in a glass that you can see through it, like a little wine glass, almost more or less like a what's the small one? I forget, but yes, he's right. It does come in a clear glass, but not this one.
Anyway, I had an interesting experience on mushrooms.
Oh.
I mean, why not? So, friends of ours here in the Bay Area have, so what do they call it? Ethnogenic, right?
Yeah.
It's like we used to call it weed. Now it's cannabis.
No, it's cannabis. Yep.
Let's call it shrooms. Now it's ethnogenic plants. Ladies and
Shit, that'll get you fucked up. That's what it is. Goddamn it. That's the.
gentlemen. Stay the fuck away from that shit. Like, run away.
Mm.
And so, they come in little capsules, and I'll take one
Yep.
occasionally. You know,
Mhm.
on a Sunday morning. There's nothing like a Sunday morning. I'm in the garden. It's
And
sunny
you're
shining. South
microdosing
Dakota
some-
is God's country, man.
But just
Jesus was just there, and it's sunny. It's warm. The birds are chirping. The dogs in the yard. The kids are swinging on the tree swing.
Daddy, great swing.
I made that shit.
Yep.
I made that shit.
American, ladies and gentlemen. American.
When I got into to SFO,
Okay.
and
Oh.
I got into the air, what do they call it, air BART or air tram or whatever.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay, yeah. Air bar.
To take me to the rental car place, right? And so I get into this, and the fucker is packed. And I'm looking around, and I'm like, holy shit. I'm in a packed train with hundreds of people who are allergic to manual labor. What the fuck am I going to do if shit goes sideways?
Rule that motherfucker.
You know, guys in like checked coats and khaki pants and leather loafers, and I'm just looking at y'all motherfuckers like, have you ever gone outside in the snow? Did you ever shovel your fucking drive? Have you ever turned a compost pile?
You're like, yeah, that's why we live here, goddammit.
Have you ever taken apart an electrical conduit and then got shocked the shit out of you?
Why are you across the room? For a second, you right here. Come on now, you already across the room.
Because I've done all those things this year. And I used to be really scared when I was in an enclosed space with almost all white people.
Ooh,
like that was terrifying.
That's terrifying. Yes.
I don't know what kind of not like triskaidekaphobia, but it's some kind of phobia.
I know your
fear of white people in a confined space.
Yes, I know that fear. Yes.
Like I'm terrified when I'm in somewhere. It happened to me all the time when I was in college in Portland.
Oh yeah. Portland. Woo.
But it's a fear that like I almost become paralyzed. I'm like, please, can we get out of here? Because there's too many white people. Now the fear has morphed into, holy shit, none of these people can operate a jack.
Well, I'm glad it shifted from being racial to something else.
Oh no, it's still white people.
Oh, you still white people?
It's white and Asian people, because let's face it, they get thrown in with us.
They sure do. They sure do. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna
if you're not, if you're dressed in clothes, or remember, I always say, the nails on that bitch. That says she's got those nails. That means she ain't lifting a fucking flaming beam that has fallen out of the ceiling in a towering inferno. She's not lifting that shit off of you. She's going, baby, 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 I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And you both burn to death or die of smoke inhalation. Instead, I want to ride her. She's going to lift that, she's going to squat that beam off of me. And I'm going to get out. The same thing. If I'm in a train or whatever. If y'all don't know how to field dress a fucking AR-15, I can't hang with you anymore. Not field dress, field strip. If you can't field dress a wound, like say some dumbass is quite drunk and he's in Mill Valley and he's riding a bike that doesn't really fit him and he's going super fast down East Blythedale and he happens to go, yo, to all the boys that are with him, check this shit out. Watch me scare.
Oh shit! Ladies and gentlemen,
if you can't do that, then I can't.
Can't do it. The fuck. I don't care about you. None. If you can't fall off of a speeding bike, slice half of your thumb off, and pop up like nothing's wrong, we ain't got time for it.
No. I mean, that's just an excuse, right? That's just a fucking. You're bleeding all over your jeans, bro.
Yeah, exactly. What? What? Oh, it's just blood. Come on, it's just blood.
Your skin is flapping.
Yeah. All right, give me some glue. Just give me some crazy glue. I'll put it right on top.
That's the thing.
That's blood on you. What? Yeah. Don't let you into a bar with blood spurting out of your thumb.
But goddamn, if you don't have your Vax card.
If you don't have your Vax card, then you're fucking.
Hey, dude, are you okay? You're bleeding.
Yeah. Are you bleeding? No, fine. Oh well, let me help you there. Do you have your Do you have your what the fuck? The Corona card? Do you have your card? Can I see that? No, I don't have that. Oh well, you're gonna die. That's what it sounds like. As soon as they come upon you, okay, you fell down, sir. Are you okay? Do you have your card? Oh no, okay, you're gonna die because nobody's gonna get.
You're dead.
Yeah, you're dead. Have this mask on me, and you're dead.
But when I was talking, and that's I have to say that's the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
And part of it's my fault, though, because
right.
I've been noticing the sheer hypocrisy and craziness.
Yes. There's a lot of that.
Like, with COVID, like no one talks about COVID in South Dakota. It's just like, hey,
They don't believe in it.
hey man, how's your soybean harvest? You know,
That's good. And how
but
is
like
it?
here, it wasn't great this year.
Mm.
It wasn't great
Okay.
because it just we're in a drought.
Nah. Okay.
But like every conversation that I've had has been like, COVID has been 50% of it
Since you got here.
since I got here, and I'm like, holy cow, how are you all not psychotic?
Yeah. Why don't you? Oh, yeah.
But I've been talking to people, and they're like, holy shit, I'm psychotic because of COVID. Like everyone's been open. I'm like, you know, like when you go to you're at a party, right?
Right.
And you have a glass of Chablis, you know, as you do.
Yes.
And you're making the rounds, you're talking, maybe you have some Ritz crackers with cheese and pepperoni or whatever. And you're like, just make the rounds. And then you're like, this person's, I'm a psychiatrist. Oh, how you doing? You know? And then an hour later, you're drunk and you're telling him all your problems. That's me this week. Everyone's, I can't fucking believe that we gotta fucking do this. Right? This is fucking insanity. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm going fucking crazy. I'm like, just settle down. You're not going crazy. You already fucking are crazy. You've already, you have arrived.
I think you forgot. And you just was letting it all go from when you first found out all those years ago. And then you get stuck with yourself again and you're like, hey, you're right, I am crazy. There's a fucking shithouse rat, goddammit. Ever seen one of those? They look fucking crazy. Well, you figure if you're gonna live in a shithouse, you're crazy.
You ever see that documentary Rats?
No. There's a documentary on rats?
It's in Netflix. I don't know if it's still available on
shit.
Netflix.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Rats are vicious.
No, it's about rats.
Just straight up rats. Oh, damn.
New York City rats.
Oh, those are some big
rats in the country.
Oh, damn.
Rats fucking
And what?
tricking other rats and eating poison to see if it's poison.
Oh.
And like rats making rat chains to climb up something.
Yep, I've seen that one. Yep, I've talked. Yep. That's. Do they call that intelligence or just years of doing the same thing over and over? And
to me, let me tell you, like intelligence is important, right?
Right.
But what's more important than intelligence? Desire. You know, drive. Showing up and fucking working.
Okay, because even though you make a mistake during desire, you still learn from that, and you can go on and make. Okay,
I mean,
like that.
the rat ladder.
Right.
99% of those rats ain't getting
Yeah,
over that thing. But Charlie is.
Even the lemurs are going, hey, how'd you do that?
Charlie's getting over that shit.
Yeah. Charlie's going to survive.
Like, hey, man, grass is greener.
I'm going to take my nuts that
Flowers with fucking Altron, motherfucker.
He comes and say, thank y'all, and I'm going to go fuck all these other female rats over here. Thank you. As I slide my ball sack over your face and up and over. That was wrong. Oh. Yes. Oh. Matter of fact, I should. Oh, that's what I got for, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I got up and forgot actually what I was grabbing for, and that's a bottle.
Par for the course.
Right on.
Hey,
Right
while
on.
you're up, grab me a beer from the fridge. Too.
I sure will, sir. I sure will. Oh, yes. There we go. Should I open yours up now or let you wait?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're again in the same studio. I don't think we gave this studio a name. What's this studio called?
This is Studio K.
Studio K. Or Studio OK.
Nothing okay is happening.
Oh, okay.
What is it? Remember, this was a sign of white
For
power.
the white power thing? Oh, yes. That still is their little secret hoopy hoo and all that. It's pretty interesting to watch.
Is it? Or is it just something that's like, let's go brand it?
Let's go brand it. Well, gosh.
I mean, we were talking about this earlier today while we were watching the fucking Washington,
Football team. That's their name. Washington football team.
Their name is.
Mm-hmm.
And as someone who comes from a state that is very heavily populated with Native Americans, I support them not fucking calling themselves the fucking Redskins. Because it's fucking racist. Why did we put... It's 2021 and we just did that?
Okay. Well.
You know, like what if it was like any number of what we would term racist...
oh, right. Jigaboo. What if it was Washington... Or the Washington Jigaboos? I mean, that would... I mean, it does roll off the tongue really well. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Jigaboo. I mean, but still, if it was something like that...
What if there's a jigabougie?
Jigabougie.
I mean, because that's kind of uplifting.
Okay.
You know, like, hey man, are you bougie? Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
I'm jigaboo.
Hey. The name of episode 120.
But yeah, that one's gonna get.
Hey,
but what's funny is you can put jigaboozy, but you'll just end up calling them a jigaboo. You make the nickname a nickname. So what you're saying is we can't call them jigaboos. Okay.
I mean, I'm just, you know, I think the Washington football team was just trying to be uplifting.
They were, but it's interesting though, because like you said, when they were trying to be uplifting, which they changed the name of the team.
The Washington typhus blankets. The Washington, show me your gold or I'm going to chop off your arm.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's a fucking... I knew when I was a child, Redskins.
Yes.
Like,
We all did.
Redskins.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got, like, a brave with a stripe under his eye. Oh, like,
Yep. And they make the sound and everything.
Wait a second. We fucked those motherfuckers. What do you... Wait, what?
Yep.
Well, what about the fighting Irish?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, motherfucker. You all know that you love that shit.
Exactly.
You
There
love
is
that shit.
no way you're going to go back on that. There's no way they are. Fuck yeah. But the
You
Redskins,
love that shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. We're drinking and fucking and fighting.
I grew up with them as the Redskins. You know, that's all I ever known. They're the Redskins to me, goddammit. The Redskins.
You know what is funny? Before, like, the NFL expanded into the South, like, there's the Florida teams, right? Like, Tampa Bay and Miami were expansion teams in the
Right.
in the early 70s.
70, because the Dolphins did go on undefeated. That was 72. So, yeah, 70.
That was 74, sir.
Was it 74? Okay, 74. Okay.
They beat the Washington Redskins in the Super Bowl 14-7.
They sure did. That's right.
Because they lost to the Cowboys the year before.
Ooh. Drew Pearson was there. Was he there at that time or no?
Who?
Drew Pearson. Because he's the one that.
No, that's Roger Staubach.
No. But Pearson's the one I thought was the receiver that caught it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck the Cowboys.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck
the Cowboys. We'll always fuck the Cowboys. Fuck Texas. No,
actually, Texas loves freedom too, so I'm okay with Texas.
Texas, actually. I don't like Texas, but that's okay. I think
we should all move to Austin. Let's all move to Austin. Let's buy a fucking compound.
I was gonna say we probably can just
and fly. What's the flag? The don't tread on me.
Oh, the snake one. Yeah, the don't tread on me.
We'll have like a electric barbed wire fence around the property. And we'll have like emus and
emu
and cheetahs,
gorillas.
And shit.
Small. Goddamn it!
You know that there's more live tigers in Texas than there are in the wild.
Bullshit.
No.
I mean, I knew they were on the endangered species list, but you're talking...
No, they're not endangered in Texas. Those motherfuckers are fucking lit.
He said they're fucking flourishing.
There are more tigers in Texas than there are anywhere else in the world.
That's not good.
I think that's fucking sweet.
Shouldn't they be out in...
You always say, that's American. That's American. That shit is American.
It'd be more American if they were like, skinned and put up on.
No, man. Remember we were talking about Nomas. So when he's like, fuck it, I'm fat, I'm old,
Yeah.
fucking Sugar Ray Leonard just keeps peppering me
Crushing
in the
you.
face. No mas, no mas.
Right.
He couldn't walk around Panama unless he had his tiger with him. Because people wanted to fuck him in the ass.
Yeah. Yes.
And so he would walk to the market
Yes,
or
with his
wherever
tiger.
with his tiger.
Fuck yeah. Damn. Can you imagine that? Just having a tiger on a leash walking with you. And then, like, everybody just getting the fuck out your way.
Yeah, this is like, yeah, Ludacris might have had the song Move, Bitch.
Yeah.
I'm making your ass
Hey,
move.
get out the way. Fuck yeah.
I don't have to do 100 down the highway because I got a tiger going my way.
Yeah, you got that tiger going your way. That's for goddamn sure. Hey, you're going my way. But damn, more tigers in Texas than there are out in
in
captivity.
the wild, yeah.
I mean, out in the wild. Well, I'll tell you what,
There's
Texas.
probably more tigers in Texas than there are tigers.
Yeah, I bet you. And that's what I've always wondered, even too, like when people say, like they get a recording that they found from some hiker's spot or from when they set up camping, and you can't find them anywhere, and then you click on to whatever they recorded, and all you hear in the background is and all these crazy fucking noises. And that's what makes me think. I was like, well, it's either a tiger or somebody fucking let a gorilla go.
Well, you see those Bigfoot hunters.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how they make their shows. They have trail cams. They don't show you the time when the badger walks across it. It's just like the noise that the fox made. What is that song?
Yeah.
What does the fox say?
Oh, God. You goddamn it, motherfucker. You better shut the fuck up right now, goddamn it. It's not in my head. It's not in my head. I will fucking slide my goddamn it. I will fucking kill you, goddamn it. Shit. But yes. Yes.
Just to let you know that I was out in the field hunting, and I heard a fox, and they fucking screamed.
You like quit? Yeah.
No,
Yeah. It's a high
you're
pitch.
Like, what the
It's a high pitch.
fuck? And you're like, chamber around, and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna fucking shoot something.
Whatever it is.
Face.
It's about
Safety off, motherfucker.
they're getting the money shot in the face. Whoever the fuck it is.
I don't care.
You saw what I did to that duck's face, right? That's a money shot, so I'm gonna go and get that.
Man, I'll tell you, that was the particular shot that I'm talking about was a beautiful shot. The duck came in. My friend that I was hunting with
Duck's
missed
like,
it,
hey.
and then the duck turned around and started cornering against us, and I had my gun shouldered, and I just went kablam. But this is after I missed a duck from like here to the front door. Was sitting on the water. He came in and he's like, it's first light. Let's get that duck.
Yeah.
And I was like, kablam! And all the shot went about 6 inches over his head. And the duck's like, man, that's weird.
It doesn't usually happen like
He's just
that.
like, he's like looking around like, I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like with me, my first instinct isn't to chamber another round. Like I'm like a golfer who's like looking at the shot.
Looking at, yeah.
Like, is that really in the grass? Wait. No, that didn't hit that tree, did it? Like instead of just like just letting go. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom.
Yes. But
I just go kaboom. And I'm like,
did I get it?
Wait a second. Huh?
Did somebody
And
call
then I
my
go,
name? And your buddy's just sitting
I
there going,
did miss that.
he's gone.
Yeah, I missed that.
You
Man,
see that speck way over the fuck there? That's him.
There's never been a more withering look than a fellow hunter looking at you after you missed fucking dinner.
An easy shot. I mean,
It's a layup with the shotgun. It's a fucking
sitting
layup.
on the water by himself, and he even gave you the shot. Hey, man.
He gave me the shot.
Go get
He's
that
like, hey, first shot.
Yeah.
There you go. There's never
It's
been
like
a
blowing
more
candles out on the
dramatic-
birthday.
I felt my testicles shrivel up and come inside my body. And not come with you.
use better shape of words. Good job, but still, that's like, yeah, no, he's not ready. Let's go back up. I thought he was ready. You know, I mean,
anyway.
he is 47. But look, why don't you just go back up those stairs? Yeah, right up behind the stomach. Okay, let's go.
But I made up with it later in the day with that shot. And then he's like, "Holy shit, that was a great shot." And I was like, "Yeah, you know."
Oh, and then you walked it off.
Yeah.
Whatever. The other one, I was just, letting them know.
Yeah, I was just saying, "Hey, man,
I'm here."
No. Yeah, like I just wanted to make it a fair fight. You know,
JC is here, baby. Might have missed you, but you did. Was that a shot by JC? Yes.
And the thing is that I never just did, because I saw it hit and the duck was like, "Huh."
Yeah, you got
that was loud.
Yeah,
and
you got to hit that
behind me, and
you got to be.
I never chambered another round. I never chambered.
Hey, just like the Beatsies say, quick on the draw, motherfucker. You got to be quick on it.
I find that it's better for me that if I shoulder it tight and I watch it. I'm more accurate if I shoulder it and watch it and then hit the safety and boom. I'm pretty accurate once I do that.
So you're pretty good at not getting the buck inside so much as of the duck. Like you have to spit it out, or is it just
like what do you mean?
You know how like when you kill something when you're out there hunting and all of a sudden you're eating through the meat and the buck it's still pellets are still up in that motherfucker. Even though the pellets are probably small as shit, right?
Yeah.
It's a fuck if it were any bigger it fucking disintegrate the duck.
Oh, for sure. No, they're smaller than a BB, for sure. They're tiny.
I can see. Wow, you see what I did to that duck? Yeah, let's go get another one.
I've seen a dude hit a pheasant from me to the ceiling.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And that bird
exploded. I was going to say, wait a minute. They got the full...
The only thing we got out of it was the tail.
The tail feathers.
Exactly. And he was like, whoops, that was too close. And I was like, ain't nobody eating that bird.
He ain't like you. As you wipe blood off, you think, you motherfucker?
Just wait, let it fly away, you motherfucker.
He's just like, some distance.
Boom. Kablam! Just watch it for once. Watch the majesty of nature. Watch the majesty of nature. What a beautiful creature.
It took a while for
God's creation. Look at the way the sun reflects on its feathers. Kablam!
Yeah.
Not
what a majestic.
Holy shit! Kablam!
That's funny. Look at that majestic beast. It's lovely off of the. You ever think, bang! What the fuck? That actually kind of happened on.
You gave that motherfucker a chance.
It was on the show of I think it was That 70s Show, right? So we're watching it, and it's basically like that. The son's sitting there saying, "Look at that deer, that majestic beast, and everything." I was like, bang! He looks back at the dad. Dad's like, "Yeah, for the record, I'm the king of the forest." It's just funny because, as you just said, a lot of times, hunters are like that. Like they get lost and like, that is so beautiful. Look at it. Why? Bang! Like, oh shit.
I don't know if it's hunters do, but like as a fly fisherman, I get really caught up in like the aesthetics and the scenery.
Right.
And so I'll be looking around like, oh my god, hey man, selfie, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the serious hunters are like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? We gotta
get out of here.
We gotta get this shit. Everybody needs as much fucking meat as we can. Yes. And that mentality, I don't get it.
Like, he's like, you can just drive down to the store if you ran out of something, right? It's
well,
not 1875.
It's not just that. It's like, hey man, Sandhill Farms, I buy a half a cow from them every year. It feeds me and my family for the whole fucking year.
That's what I mean. That's your supermarket. That's what I'm saying.
It's $560 for a half a cow.
And that's probably cheaper than some of those motherfuckers spend on their hunting equipment, the deer shack, the blah blah blah, whatever. I mean, dude, the new camper.
I got guys that have glass windows in their fucking deer stand.
Oh,
and heaters and all this shit.
Okay,
and
the heaters I'm with. Okay, yeah.
No, you gotta be cold. You gotta be fucking miserable.
No,
if you're gonna shoot that animal, you gotta fucking be hating your life, and you gotta need that shit.
You gotta need it. You gotta need it. Again, ladies and gentlemen, what people don't realize about once you do Ducks, they're a little bit, they're kind of in the vicinity a lot of the times, and you can have a dog go get it. And when I mean in the vicinity, you have to walk from maybe this house down the way, kitty corner, either way. But if you're hunting that big game is what makes you have to run and go up and down ravines, over here and over there, and they can take you in a circle for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And then you still have to, once you do the killing, and again, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever kill a deer or come upon a deer that hasn't died fully yet, it's going to break your heart because they sound like a fucking
They're
human.
very sad.
Yes,
They're very
yes,
sad.
it is. But once you kill them and you get past that, when you put the 45 in their head, you have to not only field dress it right there, so you take out the guts and everything, but you have to
Drag that 150 pound
dead weight.
That's a dead
Weight.
small
Yes.
deer.
Yes.
150 pounds.
Yes.
Like you shoot an elk, motherfucker. You better have a team of fucking football players with you.
It's a pain. Yes. Yes. Especially
Which is why I have to say I'm not interested in shooting any deer. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I am interested. I put in.
You're more foul than.
It's just more fun. That's how I grew up, and with my grandpa, he would take me grouse and pheasant and duck hunting, and it's just so much more fun. It's so much more fun. It's about 4 hours of the morning. So you get up at the ass crack before the sun comes up. You sit in mud and reeds, and you just wait. And they come in and you shoot them, and then either the dog goes gets them, or you go into this fucking pit of quicksand with a loaded weapon and fall down and find it pointing at your face. You've got 2 ducks, and you're stuck with your gun, and you go, hunt! That happened to shoot me. I shot the whole fucking gun in a slough, and then I shot 2 more ducks with that gun.
Oh, well, that's good. That means you keep your gun clean and healthy. Good job.
It was filthy. It was full of water and mud.
And it still fired?
It fired.
Great weapon. Great weapon. Oh, yeah.
It's a Mossberg 504.
Yeah. Those are nice. Those are really nice. Not sawed off, right? Because sawed offs are illegal. Imagine walking up to a cop. Hey, I was just wondering, are sawed offs illegal?
Dude, I've been stopped by cops.
What?
And they check my gun. They're like, you have any guns? I'm like, yeah, I got one.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, okay, cool. Can I see it? Yeah, sure. Here it is. Is it loaded? No, it's not loaded. And they're like, check it. You know, they have tools that check. Like, is it a plug shotgun? So you hold 3 shots or 5.
Right.
You know, which a plug shotgun is only legal for shooting birds.
Birds, right? Pheasants. Yeah. Well,
any kind of bird.
Yeah. Right.
Like, if it's goose, cranes,
Quail,
ducks, quail, grouse, whatever, 3 shots, which I'm for, because I don't even reload after I miss. I don't go. I don't even reload. I just go, fuck, I missed you. God damn it.
Everybody's looking at you. Well, if you cocked that motherfucker, you would have had.
But
they do. They come up. They check your shit.
Like, to have a cop stop you,
and
you give them a gun,
and
they look at it, they give it back to you. They're like, "See you later." Hey, man.
You're better than me. You'd be like, "Can I see your gun? Can I see yours? Can I weapon inspect your motherfuckers?"
It's weird. It's weird.
It is. I tell people the story of, not so much this big long story, ladies and gentlemen, it isn't, about how now that you just have ammo rolling around in your car and this and that. You're like, what? I'm like, it's a different world, man. It's beautiful.
Everybody that comes out to visit, like, I pick them up. Like, I picked up this one dude, and the shotgun was sitting in the kid's car seat, because that's probably the most secure place to put it. And he has his bags from the airport, and he's like, holy shit, there's a gun back here. And I'm like, oh yeah, there's shells right here, man. Do we need to shoot something?
Yeah, it's shotgun. What do you mean?
It's not hunts.
Yes. See, oh my God, there's a gun. No, it's a shotgun, motherfucker. A gun is different. You should have just started going in on that. And they'll just be looking at you like, what? Because, how about out there? Do you need to get a permit for carry and conceal?
I'm doing a CNC course, But in South Dakota, it's all just.
Everybody has a fucking carry.
It's it's just a formality,
Yeah.
right? Like like California, it's hard to get a CNC.
It is.
You know,
It
you've
is.
got to go through a lot of
looked up,
courses,
and it's fucking a pain in the ass.
but like in South Dakota, it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want to carry. Like,
right.
You know, as fun as we're having here, like,
Right,
hey,
yeah.
I got a gun in the car. I do have a gun in the car at all times, but I'm not looking. I'm never going to use. Like we were talking about in the podcast last week.
Right.
You know, like the gun's going to go off.
Yeah.
Like if you have
Yes.
a gun in a situation, that gun's going off.
Yeah. Once you pull it, yes.
You know, like if I'm walking, you know, going grocery shopping or whatever the fuck I'm doing, and I'm seeing and something happens, the gun's going off.
Yeah.
I ain't never gonna point a gun at anybody.
Yeah.
Ever. Unless we're in the zombie apocalypse, and then I'm shooting everybody.
Everybody's getting a headshot.
Everybody. I'm taking over the block. It's gonna be a compound. It's gonna be barricaded with like carcasses and skulls and shit. And I'm gonna post up like a 12-year-old with like, a semi-automatic rifle at the entrance, and there's just gonna be two torches.
Look, a little 9-year-old with the 16. What do you want? Because then you can sucker them in. Oh, it's just a little kid. Let me go do this, and then boom, boom. See,
that's what all the warlords in Africa do. You know, they're like, oh, they're just kids. They're just, that's just kids.
Yeah, that sucks. It does.
Shit.
Pretty ingenious, but I'm not. See, that's wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not giving kudos to the fucking drug lords or diamond mine lords in Africa. I'm just saying, pretty smart. It's pretty smart. But they also do that too. They were doing that. I saw reports of it. They were doing that also in the first Gulf War, in certain instances, and I think when we went into Somalia, I believe they did that same kind of shit where and then you're stuck between a rock and a hard place because if I don't shoot you, you're going to shoot me. I mean, so.
And that's the whole thing about the CNC is like you've put yourself in a bad choice.
Once you draw.
Yeah. Once you draw, this gun is going off. Like if I draw a gun, it's going off.
Once you draw, yes,
and it's going to go off
in your face.
You. But I never want to. We were talking last week about Aubrey or Ahmad Aubrey, Kyle Rittenhouse,
right?
And what's that other motherfucker?
No,
anyway,
it was only those two for the last week. I remember.
But like, if you show up with a gun at wherever,
right?
Like if you show up a gun at Walmart, you're shooting Mexicans. If you show up with a gun at a protest in Wisconsin, you're shooting white people.
Yes, I was going to say yes. Even
if you're in a house and white people show up with guns, they're shooting you.
Going down with the dodo. That's for goddamn sure.
Man, I'm telling you. Like, I don't know, the guy who's training me is like, well, why do you want to do this? Yada, yada. And I was like, it's fun to shoot pistols.
Yes.
I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun to go to the range and plink around.
It is. It's fun to make something go bang. It is.
Yeah.
It is. I mean,
but also be really comfortable with, like, if it's sitting here, like, I'm cool. Most people, if a Glock 17 is sitting here, they're uncomfortable as fuck.
I should have done is take mine.
But they're like uncomfortable. Because
yes.
It's like, because you don't know how to use it. Mm-hmm. Now that I know how to use it, it's very comfortable. Like I'm cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like we were talking about, like I'm in a train with everyone who's allergic to manual labor. The same thing. Like if there was a handgun in there, there ain't nobody there that knows how to use that handgun.
No, not usually. No.
And as much as like, the yokels flyover states, whatever, or look down on. Like, there's
Right.
some skills that we do know, you know, and conversely, there's some skills that Californians know, like these fucking yuppies who drive Teslas and shit.
Yeah, they know a little
You know?
something on something. That's true.
You know,
That is
like,
true.
like we all have skills that can contribute, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we don't need to like denigrate or like dismiss other people's skills or whatever, because we need all of that.
All of us to make this go forward. That's for goddamn sure. I mean, there's a lot of y'all we needed to make this flat tire amber ale to go, and I thank you.
Man,
I think Oh,
man.
ooh.
Hey, here's a jab. Man, it's really nonstop for you guys. It's jab, 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 jab.
Is that what it's talking about? Oh, yeah.
Look at so anyway.
Yeah.
I'm on Zoom right now, and I'm talking a lot with my hands, and I have lipstick on. And you need to get vaccinated right now. Like, you need to run. And I don't care if you get vaccinated with a hypodermic heroin needle.
Just
or
bring me the card. Just bring me the card as soon as you got a needle in you.
Holy shit! You guys are. No wonder why everybody's fucking terrified. If this is the news, this is the fucking
That's
news.
what they put on. Yep, that's what they put on.
Oh no, not the Omicron.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did you hear? Check this shit out.
Uh-oh.
So you know that, like, they're going by Greek letters, right? Like Delta, Lambda,
Right.
all that.
Right, but they didn't want... I think I know where you're going, right? Okay.
Yeah. So there is Nu, N,
Right.
is the next Greek letter after Lambda.
Right.
And so they're like, well, Americans will be confused by NU. They'll just think it's a new variant. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're trying to give us scientific and medical information. You don't think that we can understand the difference between NU and NEW? Okay,
Yeah.
that's the respect part that we were talking
yeah.
about earlier.
I mean,
Right?
yeah. That's
The next letter is Z. XI.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the same name of the guy who's the head of the People's Communist fucking Party. No, we won't name it after you, sir. Of course not, sir. Sir, we love China is doing great. China is wonderful.
Yeah, but
now we're gonna call it Omicron.
Well, I get the Omicron. I got that part, but do you think on any level? I mean, I think they were right that people would do what they were thinking, and I'm asking, do you think they should have just named it and just followed along with the letters in a row?
It's like everything else they've done. It's clown shit. It's just clown shit.
Right.
They thought about how it looked rather than whether or not it was true.
Right. No,
I just dropped truth right there. Holy shit.
Truth bomb. Look out. Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, I get that. I'm just asking because I can see on that end where they're like, look, we don't want to do that. Just because of the far right, the Trumper people. I mean, that's how we distinguish between the far left.
If you think that those people are your enemies, then you're very much mistaken.
Well, everybody's our enemy. I mean, everybody. Everybody. Because we see it. Either you want this or you don't. You want infrastructure or you don't.
Right.
Blah blah blah. So for us, it's just I look at it like it doesn't matter who's up in there. I'm just saying that.
Unless it's your dad that's up in there.
Oh, kill that motherfucker quick. Shoot him down. I'm just saying, I understand. I mean, I see where they were coming from on that, and I'm just asking you, do you think that the Trumpers would feel that way? I mean,
feel what way?
Like that it was, that America is cowing down to China, just cowing down to China and having.
I feel that way. I'm not a Trump.
Right.
I feel that way.
Right. So you're saying that you think they should have just went ahead with it and done the XI.
Fuck China. Those motherfuckers gave this shit to us.
Right.
You know. Remember, like a year and a half ago, we're like, how come no one's investigating where the fuck this came from?
Right.
You know why the fuck no one's investigating? Because we had a hand in setting that shit up.
We all did, though. I'm saying we all, as the United States, every motherfucking person. I personally
Why are
feel
they holding
head of
those
state
motherfuckers
that just
accountable? Because we got to be held accountable.
Yes, and you know damn well they're not going to hold themselves
accountable.
accountable.
People's Communist Party of China to build deadly, dangerous, fucking biological war. What in the fuck
But
are we doing?
Do you? All right, this again. Do you think
Jesus,
that
what's
it's
wrong
the
with you?
Republic that it's China, or is it, or could it be us?
It's both.
I think it's both.
I think we're. There's so many Americans
Right.
that are willing to do whatever for China money.
Right. Now, do you think the NBA is like that?
Oh, for
the NBA.
sure.
Because I was thinking
Oh,
the NBA
for
for sure was all up in there.
Oh yeah,
How they
they're
were talking.
all about John Cena. Business people. All those motherfuckers are all about China money.
Oh, right.
It don't matter. Oh, is this bad for America? Is this bad for Americans? It don't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter. Not for them.
Oh, but they're giving me $1 million. $100 million. We
Right.
have a huge emerging market. China's an emerging market. We need to get in there. Whether we're the NBA or we're some fucking resource extractors or whatever.
Right.
We need to get in there. I'm LeBron James. I don't know shit about Uyghurs. Who the fuck are Uyghurs? That's a weird word. But Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Well, see, that's... Wait, hold on. Sorry. But see, that's one of the things I was going to say. Is I'm more amazed that LeBron hasn't gone and looked at China's record. Now,
because he's just like John Cena.
Right.
They know what side the biscuit is buttered on.
Right, and the thing
Wait,
when I was...
They know what side the toast is buttered on, and they let their homie took the biscuit.
Yes.
Sorry.
Because I tried, like, when they're getting down on China and all this, and they've shown how they've treated
the Chinese virus.
Well, that's what I heard. But I've seen how they've acted towards black people in their own country, and there's big signs that says "Do not rent to niggers" and all this shit that they're seeing in China. And
LeBron James don't know shit.
That's what I'm saying. LeBron James, they don't realize that, they don't understand that. The only thing
they understand green.
Yes, they understand the green. That's it. The mean green, because the mean green is mean. But actually watching that this last couple of years about what was going on in China and stuff, it also made me understand why some of my friends' parents didn't like us, didn't like me, didn't like people of color. Back even in high school, junior high, and
It's because you're an ass.
Yeah, well, I was a big asshole, but I would see how they would treat them in their own hometown in China, and then that's when I turned and I was like, that's why. I mean, because motherfuckers would like. I'd meet them, and they were literally would put nice shit up and away, and you'd ask your friend, well, what's going on? Like, oh, no. But you also have another friend who's Chinese who's there, and you're like, hey, what's going on? Oh, they hate black people. They really hate you. They're putting their shit up so you won't steal it. And it's just like, you're like...
But to be fair, people have put their nice shit up
when you go... Yeah, because you get drunk and just pick it up and throw it on the floor.
I can remember I was at... I don't even remember how I even knew these people.
Right.
Somebody lost... Remember back in the day when you'd have like the little 1 megapixel camera?
Yes.
Like that was like the hot.
Yes. Okay.
Like before phones had cameras and all that. So it was taking pictures. We were at a bowling alley. And then the camera disappears. And then everyone, they're like, where's it? And then all of a sudden, slowly, every single person was like, you took it. You took it. We don't know you. You took it. You took it. And I was like, show me.
It's sitting in my
Show
left
me that I
hand.
took
Yeah.
it. Prove it. And then me and the girl that I was going out with, we left. And I was like, they think that they're to the day they die, they're going to think that's
you did. Yes.
When really it's probably some fucking fat girl high on cotton candy left it at the snack stand.
Instead of doing a line this way, they're like,
oh, no. These people, they were not on drugs. They were just on sugar.
Just on sugar. That's what I'm saying. Instead of going with your nose, you just got your mouth open.
I want to say that happened in Portland. I'm not sure. My memory's a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
I'm 47 years old. I don't remember things 100% correctly.
No, not it. Yeah. I'm just like you. I get reminded of what happened when I'm in court.
Is that Pacifica Bowl? Is that still open?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, it could have happened there too.
Oh, okay.
So
not at is it Saramani?
No.
Yeah, he's like no.
There's the Pinole bowling alley.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then there's the Pacifica.
That yes.
Those are the only two that I bowled at.
Oh, really?
Oh, and the one in the Mission. Oh, and the one in near Giant Stadium.
Wait, you talking about the bar?
Yeah, there's like a bar bowling alley.
Yeah. That's Lucky's. That's right.
Lucky Strike.
Yeah, that's. I used to go there when my eldest was taking a college course, like down the street, whatever. I used to just
go to a bar.
Yeah, wait for
my kid.
I know how terrible that must sound, but hey, that's American like a motherfucker, okay? You know,
American would have like chopped down a tree and made a canoe or something.
He would have made his own whiskey. By the time I sat down, he'd have his own whiskey and all that ready. But yes, you're right. That is kind of because now that I think of it, I used to go sit at a fucking Buffalo Wild Wings and wait for my daughter to finish her gymnastics. We just sit at the bar. But that's true. I mean, there's very much to do, and also too, I always feel really like dirty, like a fucking just I can't just hang out and watch like my daughter's practices and stuff like that because it feels like I'm a
moron.
Yeah, no, I'm always a moron. Like I'm a pedophile.
Remember when your kids were real young and you'd be walking around like they're getting potty trained? I can't remember which kid this is. And you pulled out a pair of little girls' underwear from your pocket, like thinking that it was like a wallet or something. And you're like,
I'm like, oh.
So anyway,
and they were clean. So hey, I'm always prepared. But that was a father that was prepared. God damn it. He's like, oh yeah, that did look pretty sad. It's like I think we need to talk about this part right now. What I always find funny, now that we talked about it being a father and fatherhood about doing things, I was reading an article where some guy was was getting praised for carrying the child around and doing this and doing that, and it was funny because as soon as they said that he was getting praised, I'm like, for what? That's your child, motherfucker. I can't catch what is so lovely. Oh, it's so great to see a man do.
I take care of my kids.
I take care of mine. Mine's gonna be all right. Mine's gonna be all right. Goddamn.
What do you want, a fucking cookie?
Yeah, exactly. That's what. And I've always said that because we got friends of ours that we know, and some of them even brag that they don't change the diapers too often. But it's not a brag that, hey, I don't have to, because who wants to change a dirty diaper? We could get away. But his was more the fact of, like, how happy, like, he got over on his wife for not doing as many diaper changes. And I'm just like, it's your child. I mean, what, because even
my youngest child will only let my wife, he won't let.
Right, but he's more.
He'll call for mom.
Yeah.
Hey, mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the sound of I shit my pants.
No, he goes, hey, mom. Yeah. I go poo. And I'll be like, oh, I got it. And then I'll go in. He's like, I called for mom.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
You're a little rough when you wipe. I don't want you.
No, they don't like me giving them showers because I scrub them.
Too hard.
No, because you got to get clean. How are you going to get clean?
Right. I mean, you just put it on top and you start rubbing yourself
It's like
down.
when they scrape their knees when they fall down. I'm like, all right, we're scrubbing this shit.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
And
it's like, ah! But that's how it gets
and some
clean.
rubbing alcohol. We're giving it to y'all. Yeah.
That's how it gets. I'm sorry. Like, do you want an infection? Do you want me to have your leg cut off?
Yeah.
Or do you want me just to scrub you and it's going to hurt for 2 seconds?
Right. And I'm scrubbing you this fast so I can be done with this. That's really what I'm doing. And it might be a little hard, but that's actually trying to teach you how to fucking wash yourself. Because that's how the easy shit happens.
Yeah.
Because if you start, and that was the thing even with me when I was thinking with my kids, like they would do that. Hey, mom, I'm in the shower or in the bath, I'm ready. I just come in and start washing them. They do the same thing, but I said, but my mentality is more like, yeah, you don't want this to fucking happen again. Learn to do it on your fucking own.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then
I don't. Oh no, it's just like me holding them.
Yes. Holding them underwater. But yeah, but I also explain to the children, why I did it. It's like, I want you to do it on your own, but you know what else? Is that woman over there.
She's done enough for you.
She's done enough for you and me that I can't ride anybody else's coattails. So you're fucking it up for me and you, okay? So that's what I'm telling you. I'm like, oh, like every...
Like, I need her to have enough energy to take her pants off later tonight.
Not only that, just to leave me the fuck alone. I tell the kids all the time, I'm like, do you not understand? If you don't do this, she's going to come to me. And they like look at me and I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't stop with me. It'll go to you. So if we do it this way, we're going to be okay.
Yeah. And if she's okay, I'm okay, and then you're okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Because
how
if
it
she
works.
tells me to kill you, I'm going to kill you. So could you please? I mean, and that's what I find myself doing.
I'm gonna go back.
Oh yeah, and that's what I find myself doing with the kids. It's more or less like, hey, if you do this, we're gonna have to get her, and we're gonna have to get your mother. Then we all get in trouble.
We don't all want to get in trouble.
We all don't want to get in trouble. It'll be me, And then you try to tell the kids, like, look, I'm not telling you to lie. I'm just saying, hey, don't bring it up.
Just blame the baby.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll blame the kids. But the problem is, I'll blame them for something like, oh, there's a handprint there. I'm like, oh, the fucking kids. And she's like, yeah, the kids. And now she knows to walk up and look. And she'll go up and look at this handprint. And she's like, there ain't no fucking way this hand is from the kids. You see how big that is? And I'm like, yeah, but it could have been. She's like, no, I gave birth to them. Let me tell you now, no one's hand is this big except yours. So I've been caught a couple of times blaming shit on the kids. But don't get me wrong, that's fun. I mean, I know motherfuckers say they dig their own holes and they make their own battles. But sometimes when your wife turns to you with fire and brimstone and, not the grace of God, the grace of devil behind her because something's not done, you kind of just be like, fuck it, it's the kids. Sometimes it's a lot easier to just say it was the kids. And things go okay.
Blame it on the alcohol.
The alcohol. Yeah, who did that stupid ass song? Oh, man. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, blame things on your kids as much as possible. Even the mothers, please do that because it's fun. I mean, think about it.
It is fun. All right, Old Lew, let's get something to eat because it's 6:15 and I'm about ready to go to bed.
Oh shit! It's 6:15. We're about to get on.
To get back to the tundra of the Midwest.
The coldest of the coldy. That's what he's headed to.
Do you know that my hometown, the guy Frank Bloom, I think is his name, who wrote The Wizard of Oz?
What's it, Judy Bloom or Frank?
Oh,
Frank Bloom.
Judy Bloom wrote good books, but like
God, It's Me, Margaret. Yeah.
Yeah, Hello, God, It's Me, Margaret, and Beezus. And
see, you got some motherfuckers here that have read shit. Yeah, we yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, we might be ignorant, but we're literate.
Read some shit in our day.
People are probably more surprised I know this shit.
But let's eat, and I'm going to bed.
All right.
Where am I sleeping?
All right, now.
I'm going to sleep well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for another episode.
Thank you. Hanging
probably
with
going to be a minute before this happens again, because this motherfucker ain't coming out. I'm just going to
not in the wintertime, no.
Never.
No. When it's winter,
I'm going to have to, kidnap his kids. Anyway, it's been another edition of Hanging with Old Lew.
Hey, you know what they say? Suck a dick, kiss an ass, motherfuckers with a side of Pug Mahone. And a delicious beer at that,
Man, that beer's good.
It's delicious. We'll see